10 years ago this month, Kate Simonet was a 17-year-old teen about to start her senior year at Park Center High School. What should have been a great year for the three-sport athlete was anything but. John Jacobson has her story.
Sports were my life.
From the outside, everything looked good and right.
Simonet knocks down a three-pointer.
Kate Simonet was the captain of Park Center's cross-country, basketball, and track and field teams her senior year. The honor roll student was also the Pirates' Athena Award winner as the school's most outstanding female athlete. But that all masked what was happening on the inside.
Depression first started affecting my life the fall of my senior year of high school.
She began withdrawing from friends, crying often, and hiding in deep pain, at first diagnosed as major depression.
I was at a point in high school where I was sleeping 3 hours a night. I was struggling with an eating disorder as well as overtraining in my sports. I believed that if I could look happy and excel on the outside, then I could make myself happy on the inside, and that's not how it works.
It came to a head during a spring break trip to the Dominican Republic in March of 2013.
I had a psychotic break, which basically means I lost touch with reality and began to hallucinate and have delusions.
After a 2-week hospitalization in Atlanta, Kate was well enough to fly home to Minnesota, where she finished out her senior year. But even then, most people had no idea the trauma she was continuing to go through. Kate felt well enough, though, to head off to college at Winona State and continue her running career.
Because I was so passionate about my running, I knew that if I didn't go to school at Winona that fall of 2013, I would lose my chance to run competitively.
But the medication Kate was on to help treat her depression had terrible side effects, including dehydration and stiff muscles.
Every run was difficult. I didn't enjoy it like I did in high school.
The next summer, Kate made a decision that eventually sent her into another downward spiral.
I decided, with the help of my psychiatrist, to completely stop taking my medication, which, looking back, was a terrible decision.
Even though her sophomore year was her best statistically, the absence of her medication triggered another breakdown. Kate was finally diagnosed with a bipolar disorder. She quit running after her sophomore year at Winona State. Not an easy decision.
I felt like a quitter. I felt like a failure. I didn't know who I was. It was a terrible few months after I left the team because I felt like I couldn't live up to what I was supposed to be.
But she persevered and earned her college degree 2 years later. Fast forward to 2021, when her therapist encouraged Kate to tell her story. And so she has. Just last month, Kate Simonet self-published her book called Out of the Darkness.
The purpose of me writing this book is to spark conversations around mental health and to bring awareness to the topic and help other people, and I truly think it's doing that.
Now 27 years old, Kate is a project manager for a sophomore development company. She lives in Maple Grove and does still run, but just for fun. Even though her bipolar disorder is something she will always live with, Kate says it doesn't define her, and she hopes her story can help others suffering the same pain she once did.
I want people to know that it is possible to live a happy life, and asking for help and dealing with mental health issues, it's nothing to be ashamed about.
Kate thanks a supportive family and group of friends who were and continue to be a big help in her life. You can find more of Kate's story and a link to her book on Instagram at choosing_happiness_LLC. That's all for sports. Thanks for watching.
Find more prep sports games and highlights at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.